In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on November 2nd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Raptors versus Philadelphia 76ers. Thursday night brings a matchup between 2 Atlantic Division teams as the Toronto Raptors journey to face the Philadelphia 76ers. The Raptors are playing the second half of a back-to-back, following their game at home against the Milwaukee Bucks on Wednesday. In their most recent contest, the Raptors suffered a surprising 99-91 home loss to the Portland Trail Blazers, despite being 10-point favorites. The 76ers also hosted the Blazers in their last game, defeating Portland 126-98 as 10-point favorites. These teams clashed just last Saturday, with Philadelphia emerging victorious with a score of 114-107 in Toronto. The Toronto Raptors had a slow start to the season, but they experienced a positive turn of events by ending a 3-game losing streak with a dominant 130-111 win over the Milwaukee Bucks on Wednesday night. In that game, Pascal Siakam played a starring role, contributing 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists, while Dennis Schroeder added 24 points and 11 assists. Other key contributors included Og Anunoby with 16 points and Scotty Barnes, who scored 21 points and grabbed 12 rebounds. As a team, the Raptors shot impressively, hitting 56% from the field and making 15 of 38 three-pointers. They started the game strong, limiting the Bucks to just 18 points in the first quarter. Toronto then erupted for 35 points in the second quarter, building a commanding 27-point lead that proved to be more than enough for the victory. On the other hand, the Philadelphia 76ers have performed admirably this season and are aiming for a 3rd consecutive win after convincingly defeating the Portland Trail Blazers 126-98 in their recent home game. Joel Embiid was the standout player, notching an impressive 35 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and 6 blocks. Tyrese Maxey provided significant support with 26 points and 10 rebounds, and Tobias Harris contributed 24 points on an efficient 8 of 1-1 shooting. As a team, the 76ers shot 48% from the field and connected on 11 of 28 three-point attempts. They set the tone by scoring 36 points in the first quarter and then tightened up defensively in the second half, allowing the Trail Blazers to score just 38 points, securing a comfortable victory. For the upcoming clash, the Raptors are still dealing with injury concerns, with Precious Achiuwa sidelined. The 76ers, on the other hand, will be without Nicholas Batum for personal reasons. The Raptors struggled in their initial 4 games of the season but exhibited a different level of play in their recent win over the Bucks. The 76ers have maintained a consistent performance, and they will likely be well rested for this game, having not played since their significant win on Sunday. The Toronto Raptors are facing the challenge of back-to-back games, but their morale may have received a boost following their impressive win over the Bucks. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia 76ers will be without Nicholas Batum for this contest, and Tyrese Maxey is questionable due to a hand injury. While the 76ers are favored to secure a victory, the substantial point spread suggests the Raptors may be able to keep the game competitive. In their recent meetings, the Raptors have covered the spread in 6 of the last 10 games against the 76ers, so the Toronto Raptors to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Philadelphia may introduce 3 new wing players into the lineup in Morris, Covington, and Bottom, which could disrupt the rhythm of the second unit that has been led by Kelly Oubre. Additionally, Toronto is playing on the second night of a back-to-back with travel involved, facing strong opponents like Giannis and Lopez in their previous game, followed by an encounter with Joel Embiid less than 24 hours later, can be physically demanding. Toronto already plays at a slow tempo, and a significant factor contributing to their slow pace is their defensive prowess. The Raptors possess length on the perimeter with versatile players, which often results in extended possessions for their opponents. According to Dunks and Threes, Toronto's opponents have the longest average possessions on offense, lasting 15.7 seconds. In their most recent game, the Raptors struggled to find their offensive rhythm, recording a season-worst 4 for 29 from beyond the arc. Haskell Siakam, in particular, has been experiencing a cold spell this season. Their coach, Nick Nurse, knows how to defend his former team, the 76ers, and will likely present a challenging defense. On the other hand, the 76ers boast the 5th best defensive rating to start the season and have a solid defensive performance. They are expected to restrict the Raptors to fewer than 100 points, given the signs of fatigue and various moving pieces in the Toronto lineup. Considering these factors, all indications point to the Philadelphia 76ers achieving their first under of the season. Our full game total pick leans toward the under the projected total, anticipating a game characterized by sturdy defense and limited offensive output. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Pistons versus New Orleans Pelicans. On Thursday, November 2nd, the Detroit Pistons will take on the New Orleans Pelicans in a regular season clash. Both teams will be playing their second game in back-to-back nights. The Pistons have begun the season with a 2-3 record and are coming off a loss to Portland. Meanwhile, the Pelicans hold a 3-1 record and are fresh from a come-from-behind win against Oklahoma City on Wednesday night. The Detroit Pistons have experienced setbacks in 3 of their initial 5 games, and they are determined to avoid a third consecutive loss after falling short against the Trail Blazers in a 110-101 defeat on the previous night. Cade Cunningham led the team with 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, while Ausar Thompson contributed 16 points, and Isaiah Stewart added 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Pistons, as a team, shot 44% from the field and connected on 11 of 29 three-point attempts. They started the game energetically, building a 12-point lead at halftime. However, their performance took a turn in the second half, where they were outscored 63-42. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Pelicans have demonstrated strength with 3 victories in their first 4 games and aim to maintain their momentum after securing a 110-106 road win against the Thunder on the previous night. C.J. McCollum led the team with 29 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists, while Zion Williamson contributed 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists, and Jonas Valanciunas chipped in with 19 points and 9 rebounds. The Pelicans, as a team, shot only 39% from the field and 13 of 42 from beyond the arc. They had a rough start, being outscored 33-14 in the first quarter. However, they remained composed and methodically chipped away at the lead, ultimately prevailing in a close finish despite their cold shooting night. The Pistons continue to face challenges with player availability as Jalen Duren, Alec Burks, and Monty Morris are all sidelined. The Pelicans, on the other hand, will be without Brandon Ingram, Najee Marshall, and Jose Alvarado. Despite having won a couple of games this season, the Pistons appeared to struggle in the second half against the Trail Blazers in their previous game. Both teams are facing the challenge of back-to-back games, making it crucial to monitor the injury report for this matchup. There's a possibility that the Pelicans could welcome back Jose Alvarado and Brandon Ingram for this game. The Pelicans are coming off an impressive road win over Oklahoma City, while the Pistons are coming off a loss to the Trail Blazers. The Pelicans are a team that garners considerable confidence, and they will be a strong choice. The Pistons are unlikely to have the firepower to respond to the Pelicans, particularly if New Orleans makes additional lineup adjustments. Moreover, the Pelicans have an edge when it comes to home court advantage and, on paper, appear to be the superior team. While both teams may have similar numbers this season, it's important to consider that New Orleans has faced a significantly more challenging schedule. Detroit's inability to force turnovers will provide the Pelicans with additional scoring opportunities. Conversely, the Pelicans only exhibit vulnerability in the mid-range, an area where the Pistons may not be able to exploit. Anticipate a one-sided match as fatigue sets in, revealing which team is the stronger of the two, the Pelicans. So the New Orleans Pelicans to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This game features 2 teams with top 10 defensive ratings, and both have struggled offensively. Both teams are playing on the second night of back-to-back games, which typically leads to tired legs and less accurate shooting. Neither team plays at an exceptionally fast pace, so possessions are likely to be limited. The back-to-back games are likely to result in more fatigue among players, making shot-making less precise. Both teams have a tendency to hit the under this season, with a combined record of 6-3. Given the defensive strengths of both teams and their struggles at the free throw line, this game is poised to be a low-scoring battle. Expect a game characterized by poor shooting on contested shots, leading to a low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.